On Airtel Touching Lives tonight, we look at the devastating effects that paralysis can have on a family. In season 3, we met Adekunle Oladimeji, who had a car accident and was paralyzed. We visit his family to see how Airtel touched their lives. And we meet Folosade Adefioye and her family.
Tí mi ò bá rí ìrànlọ́wọ́ gbà, kò síbi tí mo lè gbé gbà, kò sí bí mo ṣe lè tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ. Gbogbo nǹkan á kàn tún wá lágbára, á tún hide sí mi.
The situation is pathetic. I almost cry whenever I remember the situation.
I wanna touch your life. I wanna be the change. I'm gonna shine my light. I'm gonna make a difference. Touch your life. Be the change. Shine my light. And make a difference. You're the one to make the world a much better place. You're the one.
Our first story started a year ago when we met Adekunle Oladimeji. Let's take a look at his story.
Before 2007, I was working as a trader while my husband was working with an airline.
I was aiming to become pilots, and I've just been promoted to the senior cabin crew.
2007, her life changed. He went for a wedding with his friend.
It was in the morning when the accident happened. My friend who just waited, the groom there, he was the one who drove the car. We were 4 in the car. I don't know what just happened. We were coming, I think he must have got scared or something. And that's all I could remember.
Some people came to my shop that day. 2 elderly people came down to my shop and told me that my husband is in hospital.
Everyone in the vehicle had injury, but theirs were minor, not really serious.
By the time I got to the hospital, I can't recognize him anymore.
When I woke up after the 30 days coma state, I didn't even know what happened really. When I realized I couldn't use my leg, seriously, my hope was dashed. In the last 9 years, after the accident, it's been terribly rough.
I have to go to friends, and not every one of them are really helping. Sometimes some people will really mock you.
My biggest concern presently is my children's education.
Well, there was a time they have to stay back at home because we couldn't afford the bill of the school.
I try not to get dejected. I stay hopeful because I know that getting myself depressed won't help me in any way.
As you know, you are on Airtel Touching Lives, and we're about touching lives on this program. And one of the things we want to do for you is to pay for an MRI to assess the level of damage to your spinal cord. And then we are going to pay for 3 months of physiotherapy. And that's just the beginning. Because we also know that there is no income coming in, and you need to feed your family and for your children to go to school. So Airtel is going to rent a shop for you for a year and fill it up with supplies so that you can get back on your feet again. Airtel sent Adekunle to meet with specialists, but the reports revealed that unfortunately nothing could be done about his paralysis. Airtel did assist his wife to help her continue to support the family. We recently met up with them to see how they've been doing since appearing on Airtel Touching Lives.
Airtel assisted us in a lot of ways. For example, Airtel took me for medical examination to ascertain the fracture state of my spinal cord, and the recovery and the rehabilitation that could be done. Unfortunately, the medical reports that was given back made it clear that it's medically hopeless. It's okay, that's fine, no problem, because those guys are professional. They definitely know what they are talking about. The award paper Airtel gave to us, Airtel did more than expected.
Airtel really helped. So they deliver all their promises. Well, the shop is going to take care of the family. Thank you, Airtel.
It is so encouraging to watch a family come together and better their lives. Please join the conversation on social media and interact with tonight's show. You'll find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Coming up after the break, I meet Folosade Adefioye and her family to find out how they have been coping with the challenges of paralysis. Welcome back to Airtel Touching Lives. Folosade Adefioye was the breadwinner of a family of 9 until one day her life changed forever.
We didn't know how she got paralyzed. We just discovered she woke up and she found herself paralyzed. We did not know. We didn't know if maybe she was suffering some ailment that could lead to that. It was just sudden. It was mysterious. Shade Adefioye was a very hardworking woman. She was a very strong mother. She took care of 7 kids. With her job, she was a trader. She used to sell rice and beans in large quantity. She sells in bags. And she had been taking care of the children until suddenly one night, she just woke up one day and discovered she was paralyzed. Legs paralyzed, hands paralyzed.
Àwọn parents mi nígbà yẹn, a lọ sí hospital ní Wesley. So àwọn doctor pélé mi lórí wọ́n gbìyànjú.
Wọ́n ṣàgbé wọn kàńgbà ẹ̀ wọ́n ní wọn ò rí nǹkan kan pàtó tó ń ṣe wọ́n náà lọ títí. Wọ́n ní kò ṣojú lásán lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ àti gbà lọ́tún ń lo wheelchair.
Wọ́n ní sọ wọ́n ní sí ayé ni wọ́n ní wọn rí nǹkan kan tó tọ́ọ̀ṣì eegun tó tọ́ọ̀ṣì ẹ̀jẹ̀. Wọ́n ní sí ayé ni sọ àtìgbà náà ni mo ti wà ní condition tí mo wà yìí.
Gbà sí mo gbọ́ pé wọn ò lè rí mọ́, inú mi bàjẹ́. Mo ké bọ́ kò sí nǹkan tí mo lè ṣe. Ju pé kí n jáde náà kí n ṣàgbára láti wo kí n máa fún wọn pé wọn ò lè iṣẹ́ mọ́. Kí n máa fún wọn báyìí kó tó tà ń bóyá máa fún wọn. Báwọn náà support láti máa feed àwọn àbúrò mi, wọ́n máa jẹun. But inú mi bàjẹ́ till now. I've fàdúrà àwọn lọ́wọ́.
Shade's husband happened to be a driver trailer during the days when things were boom. But he lost the job in the course of taking care of the wife. Sometimes he travels, he goes with the truck, conducting, helping the driver to park luggages or whatever. And he coming by maybe 2 or 3 days later. But at the end of the day, the income that is generated is not enough to even take care of 2 out of the 9 members' family.
Ìgbà tí mo lè rí pé kò ságbára lọ́wọ́ mo gbé lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n wọn ní Àkúrẹ́. Ẹ̀gbọ́n wọn ti kú. Àtìgbà yẹn lèmi náà ti pé àwọn ọmọkùnrin kí mi náà jáde síta kí n ṣàgbára láti kọ́ṣẹ́. Àti sọ kò ságbára àti kàwé. Mo wọ street nìyẹn. Mo kọ́ṣẹ́ tailor. Ìgbà tí mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣe tailor gbọ̀ngàn. Ọ̀gá mi sọ àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan pé kí n lọ wá ibà bàbá lẹ̀ ságbára. Wá lọ bá èèyàn kan gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀rẹ́ mi pé ságbára tí mo fi lè kọ́ṣẹ́ tailor. Wá mi lọ sọ́dọ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ láti lọ kọ́ bàbá. Mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣe bàbá àwọn ọgbọ́n nìyẹn. Iṣẹ́ bàbá àwọn ọgbọ́n ni mo ṣe. gẹ́gẹ́ bí kan sí mo mọ̀ pa wọn.
The kids are suffering greatly. The firstborn learned some trades. The plan was that to empower him after the learning. Right now, he needs help. The second-born, who happened to be a student of Iripoli, dropped out of school because of lack of fund. He later secured admission to Wallace Polytechnic. Right now, he needs some funds to continue the education. Then others too, she has been begging. She has been begging across the streets in order to even earn the ends meet. So life has been so frustrating for the family.
Owó tí mò ń fún wọn kò tó ọkọ̀ fún wọn láti fi ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́. Because mi ò fẹ́ káwọn àbúrò máa jalè, ọkọ̀ máa ṣojú kòkòrò. Lórí change tí bá rí máa send ẹ̀ fún wọn.
Gbogbo ìgbà tí bá ti rí mọ́ mi ní condition tó wà yìí, inú mi ò kí ń dùn, máa ń fún mi concern sáà tó yẹ pé I will be feeling sad, kò kí ń dùn mọ́ mi náà.
Láti ìgbà tí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yìí ti ṣẹlẹ̀, mi ò lè lo ọwọ́ mọ́ fún anything. Ẹsẹ̀ náà mi lè fi rìn mọ́. Àwọn ọmọ ló máa ń gbé mi sórí wheelchair. Even tí n bá fẹ́ wẹ̀ gan, àwọn ọmọ yẹn ló máa ń help mi sórí àpótí tí màá fi wẹ̀ tán bá mi máa nu ilẹ̀ wẹ̀ gbogbo ara. So tẹ́lẹ̀ dẹ̀ ni mo lè ṣiṣẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ tí mo fi ń tọ́jú ọmọ, tọ́jú àwọn family. Bọ̀ láti ìgbà tí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yìí ti ṣẹlẹ̀, mi ò lè ṣiṣẹ́ kankan mọ́. Kò sí owó lọ́wọ́ mi, àti jẹ àti mu gan ó nira.
Tí mo máa ń ran mọ́ mi lọ́wọ́ nípa pé torí ọwọ́ mo ò ṣiṣẹ́ rárá mọ́. Tó bá fẹ́ jẹun, èmi máa bá wọn dáná, máa bá wọn ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Tó yẹ pé màá tún máa fi sí wọn lẹ́nu ṣá. Tó bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ sùn bí wọ́n fẹ́ lọ wẹ̀ náà, èmi àtàbúrò mi la máa help wọn lọ sí bedroom tó máa ti lọ wẹ̀. Tó bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ yàgbẹ́, èmi àtàbúrò mi la máa gbé wọn lọ sí bí àwọn fẹ́ jáde náà kankan. Èmi àtàbúrò mi la máa help wọn káàkiri. Wọn lè ṣe anything láì rí wa.
Láti ìgbà tí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yìí ti ṣẹlẹ̀, ó jẹ́ nǹkan tó jẹ́ ìbànújẹ́ ọkàn fún èmi. So tí n bá ń wo nígbà mi, gbogbo ìgbà mo máa ń sun ẹkún. Tí n bá ń wo àwọn ẹgbẹ́ mi tá a jọ bẹ̀rẹ̀, inú mi ò kì í dùn. Mo máa ń sun ẹkún ni.
The situation is pathetic. I almost cry whenever I remember the situation. You know, looking back some years, how the woman was. I was taking care of the children, even at the expense of the inability of the father. But right now, she's on wheelchair. So I used to cry inside, remembering them.
So àtìgbà tí mo ti rí mọ́ sí mi tó wà nínú condition ẹ̀, inú wọn ò dùn wọn. Wọ́n dẹ̀ wà very hardworking gbà tí kí bàtà yẹn tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Wọ́n wà very hardworking, àwọn ń tọ́jú owó wa. Àgbẹ̀ káwa náà jẹun lẹ́yìn ọ̀la.
If Shade's family does not receive help or assistance from anywhere, it's going to worsen the situation because the kids will become nuisance. Look at one of the kids now that lost admission from a state polytechnic because of funding, secured admission to another school. So if he does not have help, the same thing will repeat itself. Then the other two kids too, they won't be able to go to school. And that will worsen the condition of the woman.
Nígbà míì, ó máa ń jẹ́ ìbànújẹ́ ọkàn fún mi. Tó yẹ pé mo lè jókòó nígbà míì báyìí kí n kàn máa sun ẹkún. Tó yẹ pé tí n bá ń wo àwọn ọmọ mi, inú mi ò kì í dùn. Láti wí pé condition tí mo wà tí mi bá wà ń bẹ̀, màá feed àwọn ọmọ mi láti jẹun. So ó máa ń jẹ́ ìbànújẹ́ ọkàn tó yẹ pé nígbà míì gan, mo lè má jẹun látàárọ̀ dalẹ́ tí màá kàn máa sun ẹkún. Then tí n bá tún rò àwọn ẹgbẹ́ mi tá a jọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ilẹ̀, tí n bá wo ipò tán wà, ó máa ń jẹ́ ìbànújẹ́ ọkàn fún mi ní gbogbo ìgbà. Pé tèmi náà ò bá wà nínú condition tí mo wà yìí, màá lè tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ mi débi pé àwọn náà lè jẹ́ èèyàn láyé.
Àwọn àbúrò mi 7 ni wá. Nínú 7 ẹ̀kún ṣe gbogbo wọn kọ́ ló ń lọ school mọ́. Ìgbà tí ò sí agbára mọ́ tó máa fi lọ léwe. So ó dẹ̀ ohun èmi náà láti pé kí gbogbo wọn kàwé. But kò sí agbára because little chance máa pa náà máa fi fún wọn lówó oúnjẹ. So àti gba àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan dúró fúnra wọn. Èmi ò kọ́ṣẹ́ nu wọn. Gbogbo ọdẹ ilé wọn sì kéré. Ọmọ ìkéré ṣì ni wọn. So mi dẹ̀bẹ̀ kan lọ máa ṣe kó dẹ́pọ̀ máa fi jáde. Àtàwọn máa fi ṣàgbé. so mo ṣáà rí i pé mo ń try láti feed wọn ṣá kó lè máa jẹun but kò sí agbára fún wọn láti kàwé.
Mo fẹ́ lọ sí school nítorí pé mo fẹ́ di èèyàn ńlá ní future mi. Mo fẹ́ di medical doctor and kí ni máa help àwọn èèyàn àwọn èèyàn ṣá pé máa di medical doctor yẹn àwọn èèyàn máa help àwọn èèyàn ṣá.
It is important that the kids get proper education in order to complement the effort of the mother. No matter how great assistance that you render to the mother, without the kids getting proper education, it's going to be null and void. It is when the kids get education, and for the fact that they are being helped through this way, later they will also become source of assistance to others.
The reason why I want to go back to school, because of my condition for my mommy. I want to help my mommy if I go into school. I want to help my mommy from anything, from food, anything. I want to help my mommy.
Tí mi ò bá rí ìrànlọ́wọ́ gbà, kò síbi tí mo lè gbé gbà, kò sí bí mo ṣe lè tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ. Gbogbo nǹkan á kàn tún wá lágbára, á tún hide sí mi.
Folosade has been one unfortunate woman whose circumstance has affected so many other family members. Join the conversation on social media and interact with tonight's show. You'll find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Coming up after the break, I meet the Adefioye family and we find out how Airtel can touch their lives. Welcome back to Airtel Touching Lives. Joining us in the studio are our guests, Folosade, her son Tolutokwe, and their nominator, Mr. Ayo. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Mr. Ayo, what's your biggest fear for the family?
It's a big family. It's a family of 7. So the poverty is generating and degenerating the more. If care is not taken, the children are going to consume nuisance to the community. Because as time goes on now, the family will not be able to feed. And some of them have been dropped out of schools. The only person that has been assisting is incapable again. Because the little he had is not sufficient for the family. And he's a man. He want to have a living too, want to stand alone. So that's why we decide, okay, whenever we see opportunity, we'll let them in.
I mean, if they don't get any help, what's the worst that you think will happen?
It's going to be worse off. Because as you see it now, this woman has even complaining that she was having some back pain. She's having troubles with her health. And then this guy, he almost ran away. So that means the whole thing will be worse.
Mr. Ayo, we've been talking about, the poverty, the fact that children are not going to school, all the responsibility that Temitope has on his shoulders, but we're not talking about the emotional side of things. How do you think this is affecting them?
The entire family is not happy. There's no sign, there's no token of happiness, joy in the family, because they wouldn't know what will happen the next minutes. Look at those kids. They think their colleagues going to school. They never dreamt, they don't have idea of when they will continue to be. They are discontinued from school. They're dropped out. That's number one. Number 2, this woman does not have any hope. So she couldn't imagine herself having a changed life. And to me, it is sadness for me, because I wouldn't know, there's nothing good than what you have been doing. So that's why we decided, whenever we see an opportunity, we'll let them in. So if the situation continues without help, it will worse the more. The children that right now, they can still be talked to. They will go out of us, they will go astray, they will get out of hand, and they can join any bad gangs. And that's going to consume nuisance to our community. It's not helping us, not helping the community. The family too, that we are trying to manage, to be something else. That's why anytime I see the woman, I'm not happy. I'm not happy. Anytime I see her, I feel like we're having the opportunity of removing that ache, that sadness from her, from the entire family. So that's why we are appealing to Airtel to please come to their aid to assist them.
So we've seen everything that you've been through, and I just want to say thank you for nominating them, helping them, and continuing to support them as well. And Airtel definitely wants to support you.
Oh,
and so the first thing that Airtel wants to do is to support you with 2 scholarships for 2 boys in the family to the total of 1 million naira.
Wow.
Hey,
We're not stopping there. Airtel is going to open a barbing salon for you.
Wow.
How is this going to help you?
My jet life. Because I'm using my emotion and tell so you know me, my own getting there, my own get the best in me. My told you be my bro. She go listen with you know.
And we're not stopping there.
Oh.
Airtel is going to open a provision shop for you. How do you think it's going to change the lives of the family?
I'm happy to be candid. It's a good story. It's kind of turnaround for the family. By now, Airtel has put smiles into their faces, and that will reflect in their living, and it will also reflect in our community, because this is a glad tidings. I'm grateful to Airtel, and I pray it will go from strength to strength. Likewise, the organizers of this program, I'm grateful. The good Lord help them. Honestly speaking, it's going to go a long way in helping the family. That means the yoke is broken. The yoke is broken. It's a new beginning for the family. Honestly speaking, I'm a testimony to this. And I thank God for I'm alive to witness this. Thank God. Thank you to Mother. Thank you, everybody.
And thank you guys for coming on the show and inspiring us as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And it is indeed a new beginning for this family. We are so excited to see the smiles on their faces and how far they're going to go. Don't forget, until next time, keep watching Airtel Touching Lives. In season 3, we met Taiwo, an HIV orphan who was battling to eat and struggling with her education. And we meet She Writes Woman.
Depression is one of the most common mental health disorders, with 1 in 4 people who develop depression at some point in time in their lifetime.
I've been there, and this is something I am extremely passionate about. You know, I wouldn't want to see other women go through it in silence.
I tell you, it's why you share, it's why you want me share. And that's why mommy me share, I share with the fellow on you, in the share you need now, on your moral care, show.
I wanna touch your life, I wanna be the change.